분들, good morning, günaydın, 안녕하세요, 오하요 고자이마스, 早上好. Good morning and welcome to another rainy day. Actually, it's raining even heavier today here in Istanbul. 10:30 a.m. in Istanbul, and yeah, it's raining so much. This few days is really temperatures were really plummeting back in my winter paddings, and of course, when it's raining like this, I simply don't go anywhere else. Favorite neighborhood cafe, Vendors Cafe. And I'm here in Vendors Coffee, having my usual breakfast set, but today a little bit more glamorous. I'm having a beautiful brownie set. Look at the brownie with all the fruit decorations, so beautiful. And my usual double shot Americano. And welcome. Günaydın. 좋은 아침이에요. 오늘 불금입니다. Yes, it's Fire Friday. 불금 잘 보내시고요. 여러분들, please have a good Fire Friday. Let's just set this up. Yeah, you know, when it's raining like this, I simply can't go anywhere. That's like, you know, like people ask me, like, what's the first thing you do every day when you wake up? The first thing I do every day when I wake up, okay, I look at the mirror and check for messages on my mobile. I draw the curtain and I look at the weather. That's what I do. How the weather is pretty much determines what I do for the rest of the day. Just gotta wait a little bit for people to come on. Today I'm looking a lot better than yesterday because I slept a lot more. ended my job a lot earlier yesterday than I expected. Hello, Clarence Cole. Welcome to my live stream. Oh, the first time I see your name on my live stream. Welcome. In case you're new to my live stream, this is a live stream where every morning here in Istanbul. Yes, I'm here in Istanbul. Been here for 1 year and 3 months. There's a live stream where every morning here in Istanbul, I take you guys to a different location or cafe here in Istanbul. Discover something about Istanbul. The kind of real life neighborhood things that you won't discover as a tourist in Istanbul. And then grab a coffee and chit chat about anything and everything about life. It happens at 10:30 a.m. Turkish time every single day. This is episode 123. Oh, let me close the door. Oh, and welcome. Where are you watching from, Clarence? This is a chit chat program, by the way. This is a program. The only reason how anyone can do a daily live stream for 123 days straight is that the person has nothing to say. If you're gonna have to prepare something fun to talk about every single day, you'll burn out real quick because you literally make no money from doing this. And so this is a chit chat program. Clarence to Singapore. Oh, good afternoon, Singapore. Nice and sunny Singapore. Yeah. Today, I know Singapore is perpetually 30 plus degrees Celsius. Yeah. Today is a 4 or 5 degrees Celsius morning here in Istanbul. Let's take a look. And it's raining. Been raining for several days. So this is the real streets and the real neighborhoods of Istanbul. This is my neighborhood. This is real residential area of Istanbul. Okay? This is nothing touristy, nothing. This is what you will not see this is what you will not see. No matter how many times you come to Istanbul as a tourist, you will not see this. Daily, everyday life. Mom and pop grocery shops, street dogs wandering the streets. Daily, everyday life. It's actually quite cold today. Clarence, your live stream yesterday was gold. Oh, you were on my live stream yesterday? Oh, I didn't see your name. How do you know about my live? How do you know about my channel, Clarence? And which part about yesterday's live stream did you enjoy most? Oh, I just woke up. I just had my morning shower. I woke up at 9:30 today. Showered and then ran my way across the street to the cafe because of the rain. Clarence, very interesting to talk to a new person here. Clarence told my sis watches. Oh, okay, interesting. You know, if you guys watch, do say something so that I know. Oh, good morning, Joe-san, Albert from Hong Kong, and thank you, Albert, for today's coffee. And today's coffee is brought to you guys by Albert from Hong Kong. Thank you for your donation, Albert. And if you guys want to buy me my coffee of the day, you can do so by going to the comment section and just clicking on the S button. Right? Any amount of tips works. And if you want to help my channel in any other way, just clicking the like button helps me tremendously. And good morning, Kim Teo. Yes, this is a. And good morning, Marco. Oh, since most of you are on right now, let me restart today's introduction. 안녕하세요, Limpeh, Singapore, 남자입니다. 안녕하세요, 여러분들. 조산, good night is Turkish language for good morning. 早上好. 좋은 아침이에요. 아유, 고자이마스. And today is a very cold and rainy day in Istanbul yet again. You know, yesterday, the day before, every day was been raining, and every day it rains. The temperature just plummeted. It just plummets a little bit more. And today is like 4 or 5 degrees Celsius in the morning, so I'm in my turtleneck and it's still raining. And because it's raining, I'm here in my favorite neighborhood cafe, the Vendors Cafe. Yeah, because when it's raining, I don't go anywhere. Let's take a look. You can even see the Bosphorus Straits out there above the horizon. That's the Bosphorus Strait. But I think this phone is too crappy. It's a 6-year-old phone, so the resolution is not that great. And when it's cold and raining, I simply don't go anywhere. I come to Vendors Coffee, and here's my breakfast today. A beautiful brownie and a double shot Americano. Yes. Kopi o Kao. kosong is still my favorite. Okay, in Singapore we call double shot americano kopi o kau kosong. And welcome everybody. Wow, everybody's on today. Happy Friday. 불금이다. Yeah, it's a fire Friday according to the Korean culture. We call this Fire Friday. 불금. Pru is fire. Kem is 금요일, which is Friday. Have a this Fridays is when I think not just Korea, pretty much everybody in the world just go drinking, party and everything. So yeah, good morning Kim Teo and Albert. You got more sleep? Oh yeah, much more, because yesterday I finished all my trading very early. Because yesterday after observing everything that's happening, right, I realized that this and how the market is opening so low right from the start. I know everything's been priced in right from the beginning. That's when I took all my profit. Boom! And I ended early, very early yesterday. Had a beer. And good morning, Leanna from UK. Mabel Khan from Singapore. Good day. Good morning. Hamdram from Singapore. Yes, my dear Hamdram, my apologetic Hamdram. And oh my god, that's wow. First time seeing something like this. First time seeing something like what? Leanna, oh, get a coffee on me. Thank you, Leanna from UK for buying me. Today's coffee is on Albert. So Leanna bought me tomorrow's coffee. Thanks a lot. Oh, in fact, it's just $6. $6 you bought me coffee for 2 days. So thanks a lot, Leanna, for coffee for tomorrow. You covered my coffee for the whole weekend. Really appreciate it, Leanna. Very warm. Today I'm gonna have, this is Albert coffee. Okay, Albert, thanks for coffee for today. I literally, you know, like this buying me coffee, buying me coffee like is significant for quite a few ways. Number one, of course, makes me feel really warm, no? Make me feel like, yeah, this coffee is from a friend, not just you. Do you know that, like, I'm not sure if you guys feel this, but when you buy something for yourself, even though you can afford it, when you buy something for yourself, it doesn't feel as good as someone buying that same thing you can afford for you. Yeah, it feels that way. It feels very warm, all alone in a foreign country with no friend, no family. It feels very warm. And of course, second, every time you guys buy me coffee, it helps me to do this live stream as close to zero cost as possible. And when it's as close to zero cost as possible, it's sustainable. Yeah. Today is episode 123, episode 123. Hope to see episode 1000 with you guys. I'm very excited if we can pull this off. So let's do it together. I'm done. Thank you so much for sharing. How do you do? Oh, good. I think I just introduced, right? Junsei from UK. Hello, Junsei. Wow, all my usual friends are on early today. Wow. Rihan, hello. What was the highest profit you made by trading? I'm sorry I cannot share this information. Certain information when you share changes the way people look at you, and this is one such thing. Clarence, Istanbul is a nice place. Watch the soccer match too. Oh yeah. Now one of the Korean soccer players play in this club, Besiktas. Istanbul, I think, and not just Istanbul, Turkey's number one football club is here in Besiktas. This is at Besiktas area. We are Büyük Besiktas. This area is called Besiktas, and it's the kind of like, if you have been to Korea, it's the Hongdae area of Korea, where it's a university area, a lot of young people, a lot of beautiful cafes, and the best soccer club in the whole country. Yeah. Albert comes from the heart. Cats are everywhere. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Clarence, you have been here in Istanbul. And Shunsei, wow! Thank you, Shunsei, for. Wow, that's £4. £4 like what? $5 US. $5. Wow. Shunsei, thanks a lot. Between Shunsei and Leanna, you guys covered 4 days of my coffee. 3.5 days. 3.5 days of my coffee. Thanks a lot, Shunsei. Really appreciate it. So much warmth. I'm gonna put all your warmth together right now. Like this is, I'm gonna say this is Albert, Leanna, and Shunsei's coffee. Onki na. So warm. I'm drinking the love of Albert, Shinsei, and Leanna right now. One more time. Orgasmically. Orgasmically. Leanna, yes, I think it's nice to buy coffee for friends. I'm glad you like it. Rihan, I like your hair. I'm glad you like it. I do a lot of work to keep my hair looking good. Shinsei, yes. To give is to receive, I believe. So my friends are lucky in real life. I'm lucky too. You just bought me coffee, didn't you? Didn't have to be real life for that to happen. Albert, love is in the air. You know, 진짜 community 모르겠지만 오늘 따라 평상보다 불뜬 것 같네. I don't know if it's because it's Friday or what, but today feels like everybody's more excited than usual. Everybody's happier than usual. Everybody's bursting with love and love, bursting with so much energy and love. Today, everybody's on early. Everybody, like I'm getting coffee. Like everybody's buying me coffee. Man, what's going on today, man? Guys, are you guys feeling good because it's Friday? Kisya, good afternoon, Kisya from Singapore. I have a lot of viewers from Singapore. It's weird. You know, like I've not been to Singapore, like I've not set foot on Singapore itself, like for like 20 years, you know. But yet, you know, most of my viewers are from Singapore. It's weird, right? Hi Limpeh, your sense of taste come back now. My sense of taste didn't come back. I'm still struggling. Like right now, I'm having this beautiful brownie, and I only taste it like slightly sweet, like siew-dai, that kind of taste, honestly. Only very slightly sweet. Rihan, is it cold there? Yeah, today is very cold. Today is like 4-5 degrees Celsius in the morning. That's why, you know, my turtleneck. And it's raining some more, so humidity is high. When the humidity is high, it feels colder than what the temperature suggests, usually, in any country. That's why, you know, like minus 15 degrees Celsius, my coldest that I've ever been through, right, was minus 25 degrees Celsius in Beijing. But that didn't feel as cold as minus 16 degrees in Seoul. Minus 16 degrees in Seoul is no joke, man. Because humidity is so high. And here in Istanbul, winter goes to minus 4 degrees Celsius, and this minus 4 degrees Celsius is way colder than minus 25 degrees Celsius in Beijing because it's so humid. We're right by the Bosphorus Strait, you know. Like we're less than 200 meters from the sea, literally. So cold. Clarence Teo, interestingly, I like to trade options too. Oh, okay. Fellow options trader, you trade options too. So this must be like your what's that? What do you call that? Like really good day. This is your payday too, right? Yeah. This is like I mean, I'm sad to say this, but the world is suffering. Yeah. Certain countries are suffering right now. Yeah. But options traders, this is our best time. This is our payday. Yeah. They are disgusting people like us who make out most of our money when people are suffering. I'm not proud of it, but hey, I didn't cause it to happen. Leanna, is cold here too. Yeah. UK and Istanbul weather are like very close. Rihan, I have a weird question. Sure. No question is too weird for me. I can ask weirder questions than anything that you can ask. I have weirder thinking in my head than anything you can imagine. Oh, this is so good. Give it and you will be given to you. Man, this is the whole secret to life. Okay, this is the whole secret. You give me coffee today, tomorrow you're gonna get it back more. Give it and you'll be given to you. So once again, thanks Albert from Hong Kong, Shinsei and Leanna and Shinsei from the UK for buying me coffee. You guys will get, you gave and you will be given unto you. Amen or Amin or Aum. It's all the same. You guys may not know it is, right? But Aum in Hindu culture, Aum, Amen and Amin, they are all the same thing. And Amen is the same thing. Shouldn't say, yes, the world is very small. I remember you said this the other day. It's stuck in my mind. We are very close, very small. It's so small. We need to move the mask right now. By the time, like I say, there was a couple of months period in my life where I literally fly between New York and Seoul, which is completely like exactly opposite side of the world. About 5 times a month. I'm taking it like a taxi. Like there was once, right? I was in Seoul, and then Limpeh called me up and said, "Hey, someone stole her parcel." You know what? Two mornings later, I'm there in New York, helping her with the problem. That's how small the world is. Just like I keep saying, if not for this COVID mess, if not for the COVID restrictions, right? I would want to do, just for video sake, just for laugh's sake. I want to do a breakfast in Paris, and then lunch in Barcelona, okay, and then dinner at Santorini, 1 day trip. I don't enjoy traveling like this, but I like to do that for a story to tell. Have a croissant in the morning in Paris. After that, take a flight down to Barcelona for a little bit of Iberian ham and what's that rice thing? I forgot what's the name of the rice, even though I ate it so much when I was there. And then after that, go to Santorini for a nice sunset. That's how small the world is. Clarence told, do you prefer to buy or sell option? I don't buy or sell option. I'm a position trader. If you're only buying or selling, you're losing. If you're only buying or selling, you will not last 20 years like I did. You will not make a career of it if you're only buying or selling. Rihan, have you ever got into a huge fight while having no mercy for your opponent? Of course! You guys, all of you newer to my live stream, you don't know my history, yeah? I was a gangster in high school and a military officer. I have been in fights, okay, involving fists, knife, bricks, bats, pistols, machine guns, and 76mm Automolera guns. Okay, I have been all kinds of fights. I have fought everything that mankind has ever conceived. Yeah. Leanna, is a small world after all. Oh, it's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small world. Paella. Yeah, paella. Oh, how can I forget? I lived so long in Madrid. Paella. Like sometimes, right, I'm losing a lot of like words from my mind, even from like my bad, like you see, sometimes I have problem even with English, and English is my first language, okay? English is my most natural language, and right now, as you can hear that's when I get word jam. Yeah, right now there's literally no language I'm fluent in right now. It's weird, right? Shouldn't say 3 hours and 37 minutes to Istanbul to London. Yeah, exactly. Very near. Very near. I could do a morning flight, okay, at about 6 a.m. and I'll be in London having coffee by 10:30. After that, I'll take another 2 hours flight from London to Barcelona for a little paella. After that, a 3 or 4 hours flight to Santorini for the evening. Can be done in 1 day. Isha, wow, that would be fascinating. What's fascinating? The 1 day trip thing. Yeah, if not for this COVID, I would have done it because I've had this idea for a very long time. Good morning, Astro Boy. Wow. Oh, today, is it because it's Friday, but all of you are on early, all of you are excited, all of you have love to share. And once again, thanks Albert, Shunsei, and Leanna for buying me coffee today. Man, today I feel like why is everybody more excited and more excitable today than usual? I can't express this correctly in English. That didn't express what I wanted to express. That didn't express what I wanted to express. excitable was not the word. What word should I use? Like this kind of mood. I'm sure you guys can feel it right now. What word in English would you use to describe this mood? Elma, wow, Elma, welcome. Wow, Elma, wow, everybody's on today, man. Wow, nice, I love it. Shouldn't say it's 2 hours 15 minutes for me to visit Edinburgh. Oh, Elma, you always sound pretty fluent to me. Yeah, the thing is you cannot detect. I think very few people can detect the times when I'm not fluent because I'm not fluent in my head. Like sometimes, like right now, you see, like you see right now in my head I'm jamming, but my mouth is still pupu papa, like now I'm using connectors. It's the same thing. It's the same problem I have in English. It's the same problem I have in Korean. I have the same problem in Japanese, Chinese, everything. Yeah, I just don't speak anything with full fluency. Albert, overwhelmed by is overwhelmed the right word? I don't think overwhelmed is not the word. Tutum in Korean is tutum. But if you look for the word, right? For those of you who just joined me, here's my breakfast set: a beautiful brownie, a coffee, a rainy day here in Istanbul, in my favorite neighborhood cafe just across the street, Vendors Cafe. When it's raining like this, I simply don't go out into the district. I stay within my neighborhood because I don't have an umbrella. You guys can sponsor me an umbrella, but I wouldn't use it. Why should I take the trouble to carry an umbrella and go somewhere else in the rain when I don't need to? Rihan, to describe the mood, I would have. Oh, yeah, exactly, Rihan. To describe the mood, I would have a bottle with I would have the bottle of champagne. This mood is the mood you get with a bottle of champagne. How do you describe this mood in English? I don't know. I really don't know. Come, today's question of the day is this, okay? Today is such an excitable day. Everybody's happy because it's Friday. Everybody's in good mood and everybody's feeling loving and sharing. This mood, this atmosphere, the kind of atmosphere where you leave a glass of champagne too. What do you call this in English? In Korean, I would say 진짜 들뜸 것 같네. But in English, how do you call this? Even in Mandarin Chinese, how would I call this? How would I call this in Mandarin Chinese? It's not 兴奋. 兴奋 is excited. It's 흥분하다. I don't have a word, man. Kim Teo, excitable. No, excitable is not the word. It's not the word. Excitable is 흥분하다. 흥분하다, not 들뜸하다. No, like it's not excited. Excited is too much. But I think that's the closest thing in English where you say everybody's excited because it's Friday. But if you think about it closely, why would you be excited on the Friday? You feel good, but that's not excitement. Yes, you're not. I don't know what do you call this? Elma, Leanna, overwhelm is negative. Kim Teo, maybe you used up your mental capacity on the numbers crunching, hence the language started. Oh, maybe. Yeah, actually, Kim Teo, maybe what you're saying may be very close because I spend a lot of time alone. Like for most people, right, when you wake up all throughout the day, it's natural to be talking. Yes, you talk to people all throughout the day. Yeah, you talk to family, you talk to friends, you talk to colleagues and workers, you talk to people on the street. Yes. For me, I use my mouth pretty much only. Now, I use my mouth only 2 to 3 hours a day. The rest of the time that I'm awake, maybe 8 to 9 hours of the time, I'm not talking to nobody. I'm just doing my own thing, doing my own numbers, doing my own. Yeah, I very rarely talk. If you want to put it that way. That's why the next day when I talk again, I stutter a lot. I talk too little in real life. Oh, Albert, feeling pumped up. Okay. Yeah. This is a good word. Okay. Everybody's feeling pumped up. Yes. Oh, Albert, high five. Yes. Wow, Albert, brilliant. Yeah. I think pumped up describes this feeling. Yes. Pumped up describes this mood. Yeah. Everybody's feeling pumped up today because it's Friday. Yeah. Leanna, interesting fact. I always lose umbrellas. I lose pretty much every umbrella I had. Oh yeah, true. Me too. Ever since I lost my last umbrella, I never bought a new one. And let's take a look at the cafe. Okay, because it's Friday, people are happy, gathering, chit-chatting, especially since it's raining outside. Astro Point, not contentment, it's pumped up. Pumped up is the right word. It's not excited, it's not overwhelmed, but pumped up. Yeah. Albert, 打鸡血 is not 打, the feeling is not 打鸡血, it's 很来劲儿，有点过。Leanna, back when I was in college, I managed to lose an umbrella on the way home without realizing. Clarence too, gratified? Not gratified, but pumped up. I think pumped up hits the feeling 100%. Pumped up. Blissfulness, no. That's going way the other direction. Leanna, it sounds like you feel motivated. Yeah, pumped up. Pumped up was the word. Okay, from Albert. Okay, pumped up was the word, was the correct expression that I was looking for. Everybody's feeling pumped up today. Yeah, I'm feeling pumped up today. I'm definitely been pumped up since yesterday. Even though I didn't look like it yesterday, I was really pumped up. Albert, oh, and thank you guys, man. Leanna, yes, pumped up and motivated are the same thing. So yes, it makes sense. I don't know, but to me, feeling motivated is another feeling. But pumped up hit the feeling right there. You also feel pumped up. I don't feel pumped up, honestly, because like over the past few days, I've been so busy at night and had so little sleep, right? That I don't really feel pumped up. I feel good now. Of course, I'm very happy because really, as an option trader, this is my payday, man. But I wasn't feeling very pumped up until you guys turned up and so much love, man. So for those of you who feel pumped up, hit and smash the like button. Come on, everybody's feeling so pumped up. Everybody's happy, but the number of likes don't show the happiness. Don't show. I don't see how happy you guys are. This like button, right? This like button here, that's the happiness index. The higher this like number is, the higher the happier you guys are. Really, that's the 5 is 15 is normal. Okay, if you're feeling happier than usual today, we should see higher than 15 likes. Okay. 5 or 6 likes means it's kind of meh, it's kind of meh Friday for you guys. For those of you in Asia going into Friday evening right now, yeah, you guys feeling it? I hope spreading some of this energy to you guys. The Friday, the Bulgum energy. Friday nights in Korea is different. It's a different kind of because it's so culturally deep, it's so ingrained in the culture, Bulgum, that Friday nights in Korea feels very different from Friday nights in every other country that I've ever lived in. Of course, every country, every city, but when it comes to Friday night, everybody's excited, everybody's out partying. But Korea is a different level of this thing altogether. And I carry that spirit with me everywhere in the world. My best friend is my love family and best friend with the same person, my wife. My wife is my best friend. Every Friday night, wherever in the world we are, we still do our Bulgum, do our soju, we drink, we eat chicken, we have a good time. Every Friday night, we will drink ourselves silly. She'll have to carry me home. and she's so happy about it. Dude, I'm telling you guys, I have not had a better friend like than my wife. My wife is my absolute best friend. 진짜 내 짝꿍이야. 내 짝꿍이야. in Korean, when you call someone your 짝꿍, right, we're talking about a level higher than best friends. Like, sometimes I feel very fortunate that the person you love and your best friend and your family is the same person. Sarangay baby Sun say, it's weird, but I think current situation, the world, we know the good ones spreading love and we win. Yeah, the world is the way it is for only one reason, because of unhappy people. Because one person was unhappy about the way his country has been treated over the past 22 years, he does this today. You see, it takes only one unhappy person. That's why I keep saying, the real purpose of my live stream is to change the world. How? By giving good energy, I make one happy person at a time, and you guys will spread it to the next person, and one person at a time we make happy people, and one person at a time we're changing the world. We're changing the world. Yeah? Leanna, the stream has pumped me up. Kim Teo, this for what? Leanna, I would love to meet your wife. I'm gonna tell you, she may be my best friend, yeah? Okay? She may be my best friend. She may be everything that's perfect for me, but I'm telling you guys this. Same thing I would say for myself. That if you meet me or my wife in real life, you will not like us that much. Well, weird. She's as weird as I am. That's why we get along so well. And because we're so weird, we don't usually get along with. No, she does. I don't. Yeah. With a lot of other people. I don't get along with a lot of people. Meaning, it's not that I get into fights with people. I don't. It's just, it's hard for me to build that kind of integrated friendship with other people. Simply because, see, the basis of friendship is common grounds. Common hobby, common job, common background, common situation in life or what. I share pretty much none of these characteristics with anyone though, which makes it very hard or outright impossible for me to make real friendships in real life, to be honest. And even if I manage to, that kind of friendship won't last a couple of years. Why? Then I'll move to another city. I'll move to another country eventually. So, yeah, comes with the lifestyle, I guess. Albert, glad you found a soulmate. Oh, that's the word. 짝꿍. 짝꿍 is soulmate. Yes. Just now I was saying, 짝꿍 in Korean language, it means something more than best friend. Soulmate. Soulmate. My wife is my 100% true blue, unbeatable soulmate. I'm telling you, she's that unbeatable, and she's amazing. I don't say a lot of people are amazing, I'm not very impressed with a lot of people out there, But my wife is someone I would say is amazing. Like amazing. Sun say, I heard the word twin flames as well. Oh, twin flame. Oh, this is the first time I see this word, twin flame. Oh, today you guys are teaching me my English, yeah? Teaching me English all over again. I wish I speak English better though, honestly. Ooh. For someone whose English is first language, for someone who pretty much does everything in English, I'm quite ashamed of my English. Leanna, see you saying this all just makes me more interested in meeting you both. My wife is, and I'm not talking emotional thing, I'm not even talking about being in the big thing or anything, like And you guys know I'm a very realistic person, yeah. I don't talk fantasy things. I don't talk emotions, yeah. I'm not telling you this, though, but I'm not sure you can believe this or not. But everybody talks about finding finding a spouse who is like your exact match in a cogwheel or exact match in a jigsaw puzzle, and she's that to me. Just amazing. We don't even have to stick together to get it, to get that. Like from 8,000 miles away right now, yeah. She connects with me in ways it's just, yeah. Leanna, because for me it's just an experience. But yeah, yeah, you have to meet us to know, because meeting me or my wife, or meeting me and my wife together in real life, right, is very different from what you see here. Very different. Leanna, I'm the type of person who will want to meet everyone in the chat once. Yeah, same. Just once, yeah, just once. I cannot do anything on a very regular basis. I cannot stick with one thing. I don't know why, but I feel compelled to break all forms of regular cycles. If it makes sense, I don't even know how to say this in English anymore. Like, I've been going to the Korean restaurant a lot, right? Like every day, ever since I discovered it. But lately, because it has become a cycle, I become compelled to break that cycle. I just stop going for no reason. I give excuses like, oh, it's raining, so I'm not going. Oh, it's too much sun, I'm not going. But honestly, it's just because deep inside, I'm trying to break that cycle. When I feel like my life, or like I've established a certain cycle or a certain boundary or a certain definition, I feel compelled to break it. I don't know why. Yeah. Oh. Do a little mukbang. Leanna, I think it can get bored. No, I'm not bored. It's not about boredom. I'm not someone who actually, boredom and loneliness do not exist in my life. I don't have that kind of emotions. It's when I feel compelled to break boundaries all my life. When I feel that there's a boundary or limitation or some kind of structure, I feel compelled to break it. That's the problem. That's why right now, I pretty much have no bondage in life now. I don't, even honestly, look at that. Why did I leave my wife alone in New York and do a 1.5 years trip everywhere else? Because once I feel a kind of structure or kind of boundary, I'm naturally, instinctively compelled to break it. I'm too free-spirited, maybe you can say that, but I refuse and reject all forms of boundaries, all forms of habits and structures, socially, culturally, all kind of things. I reject being put in a structure. Yeah, that's why I don't belong anywhere in the world. That's why I keep moving on and on. I cannot instinctively, when I feel like I'm building a kind of relationship or a kind of structure with the world or with certain country or certain city or certain place, I'm compelled to move on. I'm compelled to break that. Yeah, I don't know why. It's not boredom. I'm not bored. In fact, I'm more yeah. Anyways, Leanna, well, it works for you, and I don't need to be like anyone else. Of course, I know. Otherwise, I would have lived this lifestyle for the past 20 years. Right? But the thing is, this is something weird within me that even I don't quite understand. I don't know how it started. I don't know why it's so. that to me, any form of structure and any form of identification feels stifling to me. Yeah. Even if it's a kind of structure in the slightest sense, like going to a certain restaurant habitually every day, even that, it becomes stifling to me. Like why am I repeating this every day? That kind of thing, you know. Kim Teo. Sometimes I feel that way too when I get compelled in a certain structure boundary. Yeah. I withdraw from the circle. Yes, I withdraw from the circle. People and they always ask and I give excuse. Exactly. Oh, Kim Teo. That much we are very alike. It is exactly the feeling I get. That when I get compelled, I don't even have to get compelled. No, nobody's compelling me. I just keep doing it because I enjoy it. But once, through my own enjoyment of doing something, I feel like I have created a certain structure or boundary, I withdraw immediately. And nobody compels me to do that. Like I do that. I go there because I like it. I go there because the food is good and have people to talk to. It's a good community. But once I identify and once I realize that I have built a certain structure and boundary, I withdraw immediately. Yeah, and then people will ask, and then I will give excuses. It's raining, it's snowing, whatever. Yeah. There, this Kim Teo. So you have this. Why do you think it's so? Why do you think people like us behave in this way? Clarence though, any advice for 25 years old? Oh, very good question, Clarence. I made a video about this. Okay, Clarence, go to my channel and look for a video called "My Best Advice for Teens and Young Adults." I say again, the title of the video is "My Best Advice for Teens and Young Adults." Watch that video. That is my best advice for 25 years old. Leanna, yes, I don't make any strong commitments to people. Anarchist. Anarchist. What I understand about anarchy is this. Anarchists are people who want to break structures and create chaos. I don't want that's not me, you know. I don't want to break structures to create chaos. I don't want to break structures. Like I don't want to break social order. I don't want to break the law. I don't want to topple governments. That's anarchy. But I just want to withdraw myself from boundaries that I create for myself. That's the thing. I don't know what to call that. It's not anarchy. More people know. And for those of you who just joined my live stream, welcome. This is a live stream where every morning here in Istanbul, yes, I'm in Istanbul. Oh, it's still raining. I take you guys to a different place or location here in Istanbul. Discover a little something about Istanbul, and then grab a coffee, chit chat about anything and everything in life. This chit chat happens 10:30 a.m. Turkish time daily, right? And this is episode 123, and today is a very rainy day and very cold and rainy day here in Istanbul. 4 degrees Celsius in the morning, and it's still raining. And oh, my buddy, hello! Oh, I can't walk over because I'm using the internet here. Günaydın! Nasılsınız? Oh, günaydın. Nasılsınız? Ben de iyi. İnternet. Kafe internet. Evet. Kafe internet. Yeah, all these are my this. All the shops here, these are the shop owners here, and it's the boss of the family mart here. Market, yeah, and they are just all telling me to go over, but you know I'm using the cafe internet here. Once I move out, they will break it. Yeah, just so friendly. Yeah. Such good energy always. Oh, I love the people of Istanbul. You know, this neighborhood like really feels like a family itself, you know. Astro Boy, without rules or government or government not chaos. The thing is, Astro Boy, yeah, I'm not against rules or government. I think rules and government works for most people. It's just me who don't want to belong to those structures, that's all. But I'm not against it. I'm not against governments and rules, by the way. Then you guys may think like I'm against modern society, and I'm not, you know. I just want to maintain myself as an observer of mankind, and I don't want to become integrated with mankind. I just want to observe mankind from a distance. That's what I want to do. Like right now, I'm here observing what Istanbul Turkish people is like, observing, but I don't want to observe and become sucked into their structure. That's the thing I'm trying to do, you know. I want to always be that ghost in the world, observing mankind and their behaviors and thinking, yeah, in different parts of the world. But I don't want to get sucked into any of this. Kim Teo, I just don't like to be tied down or something, or reciprocate in a way I'm expected to. Oh yeah, that too. Just want to go on my pace and explore new stuff whenever I want to. Wow, Kim Teo, I've never felt this strong level of synergy with you before. I really feel like we understand each other like deeply. Oh, what you said like basically just came out of my heart. I exactly feel that way. Yeah, I just your English, your England better than my England, huh? I can't describe in England all these things properly, but wow, you describe it so well. Leanna, I love how friendly everyone is there. Yeah, so friendly, so like a family out here. Yeah. Albert, little Bodhisattva. I can still recite my Heart Sutra, by the way. I still can recite my Heart Sutra by heart. But I can't do my Tapai Cho anymore. I can't do the Lotus Sutra anymore as well. I can still do my Heart Sutra by heart. Look at such a cozy community here. People talking, having coffee. The boss guy here is the boss of a vendor's cafe. It's a beautiful Friday here. 불금이다, 여러분들. And this is beautiful Istanbul. The best city I've ever lived in my life. Still the best city. You know, like usually after 1 year, 1.5 years, the way you feel about some place changes, but not for me. Not for Istanbul. I still think it's amazing. I still think it's the most amazing place I've ever lived in. Leanna, I need to go to Istanbul and experience the positive energy. Yes! You know, already, I know of 5 person who came to Istanbul because of my live stream. Yeah, Leanna, you need to be the 6th. You need to be the 6th. And Leanna, if you come, do promise me that we will live stream together, yeah? At least once. Okay, I know you want to go around doing your own thing, so at least once you should do a stream together. Leanna, I definitely need to learn to speak some Turkish. If you're here as a tourist, you don't really need to do anything Turkish. If you do touristy things and you stick to the tourist areas, those areas pretty much everybody speaks English, yeah? You only need Turkish like in deep neighborhoods like this, where very few people speak English. But if this is your first time coming to Istanbul, definitely do the touristy things first, yeah. And those areas, nah, you don't need English that much. You don't need Turkish that much, so don't worry. There are certain areas that you will live in as a tourist, and those areas, not a big problem. As a tourist, you will never live here in my neighborhood. Okay, you will never need Turkish language. Leanna, of course I will come on the live stream. Yeah. I really want to meet the locals of Istanbul. But to get to this level of knowing the locals, right, you have to be here not for a 1 week trip. You can't experience this in a 1 week trip. You got to plan to be here for a year. Do a year here, and then you will experience it all, the real locals. But if you're here for only a week or a month, I doubt you will go deep enough to know what the locals is like, you know. Wow, 18 viewers and only 8 likes, you know. Yeah, everybody's energy is not that high. Everybody's not that happy. Come on, guys, it's Friday, man. Mash that like button. Come on. Like a few days ago, I brought you guys down to the Prosperous Straits, right? And ever since that day, it's been raining. So I've not been able to bring you guys to see anything else. Yeah. But of course, like I said, you know, I think my live stream is always more interesting when I sit somewhere and we just chit chat. Like usually when I show you guys places, you'll be surprised that viewership is very low. Yeah, actually very low. Because it's not very engaging, you know. You want to see anything about Istanbul? Honestly, there's plenty of travel bloggers and videos on YouTube. You see, even I have problems with English. Like I stutter a lot. Yeah. Even when I speak Korean, I stutter a lot as well. Shun say, it does seem to be an impressive city. Pigeon houses, that did it for me. Oh, I showed you guys the pigeon house of the what's that? The Istanbul World Peace Park, yeah. Dunia Barış Parkı, and you'll be surprised that the word dunia, it means world here in Turkish, which is the same word for world in in Malaysia and Indonesia language. I would just call them Melayu, okay? To me, it feels foolish to call the language that people speak in Malaysia and Indonesia as 2 different languages. Foolish. It's one language, okay? It's Melayu. It's foolish. I don't know why you have to distinguish between Melayu and Bahasa Melayu and Bahasa Indonesia. Come on, they are the same language. Leanna, I don't eat breakfast, but those Turkish restaurants look so good. Yeah, I don't eat breakfast, but I just feel very bad for buying 1 coffee and sitting there for 2 hours and talking loudly as well. If I have to make my presence so big, I have to pay more than just coffee. That's the only reason I order food in my live stream. Yeah. If you guys know me long enough through my videos and my Instagram before I started live streaming, you know I don't eat breakfast. I don't eat any form of breakfast at all. I'm not hungry in the morning. Why should I eat? I only started this because taking up a seat for 2 hours on just 1 coffee feels unethical to me. Oh, Shishis. Hello, handsome. Hello, Shishis from Barata. Hello. Oh, B from Singapore. Wow. Hi, Limpeh. Good morning to you. Been a while. Wow, B. Been a very long while. Good morning. Wow. Haven't seen you for so long. And wow, today I'm getting like all my old friends back. Huh? Wow. Kamtong. Thanks a lot. Today feeling so much love. Coffee from Albert, Leanna, and Shunse, and all my old friends back. Wow, and 20 viewers. This is today right now is the highest number of viewers I've had in 3 months. Since Christmas, this is the highest level of viewers I have. Thanks so much. Wow. B, very busy with work. B, will continue to be very busy. That's life. Kids having exams now. When kids have exams, you're busier than your kids. B, good morning, Shish and B. B, now like taking a 5 minutes break. Elvin, everyone watching should press like. Yeah. It goes to, I think I would, we can't force people to like something. The fact that nobody's pressing the like button only means my live stream sucks, and I have to accept it and learn from it. Like that, my live stream is actually pretty boring. Like I keep saying, I won't watch my live stream. I won't watch my live stream. Why would I spend 2 hours of my life watching someone talking like this? Like, if I want to be online, if I'm on the internet, I want to watch all this stuff that shows me things that I don't know, or I want to learn something. I want to see something new. But all this dude here does is sit there, grab a coffee, and talk about stuff. What's so interesting? I won't watch my live stream. Oh, NDU from Singapore. Wow, everybody's on today. Wow. Yes, press like and share. B. Yes, I'm more worried than my kids. Yeah, you're busier and more worried than your kids when your kids have exams always. I don't know. My mom was never my parental family is very very complicated to talk about. I would just generically say it as my mom, okay? Generically. Wow, my mom was never worried about my exam. She don't care. She so don't care that I doubt she knows when my exams are coming up. So, but the only thing she cares about is result. She looks at the results, but she don't care if I study or not. OAA, wow, welcome OAA. First time I'm seeing this name. Beşiktaş Şişli, best area in Istanbul. Sultan Ahmad and Taksim are not worthy in my opinion. Oh, do you know that I lived 1 year in the Nişantaşı area and I just moved to the Beşiktaş area for 2 months. This is the Beşiktaş area. I've never been to Sultan Ahmad in 1 year and 3 months here. I've never been to the Hagia Sophia in 1 year and 3 months here in Istanbul. I've never been to the Hagia Sophia. I've never been to the Grand Bazaar. I've never been to a hammam. Never. I've done none of anything touristy in Istanbul. Stupid, right? It's weird, right? Am I weird? B, just press. Thank you guys. Thank you. Even after appealing for likes, I only have like 3 additional likes. B, we would like it to be a place to hang around. Oh yeah, I like the part of you showing the cat houses. Yeah, that was really nice. Yeah, cat houses are everywhere in fact. Leanna, well, I must be very boring then. Why you say that? B, just press like, usually you will forget. Thank you. Discussions are interesting. Lately, I don't see this as a live stream, more like talking to you and other members. It feels like we're connected and I love this feeling. Yeah, same. Like every time I turn on the live stream, I always say I'm just waiting for my regular guys to come on. I always say that. And I'm waiting for all of you, all of you guys. I used to mention, when I say all of you guys, I used to mention your names individually, but the list has gone too big. I can't really call you out individually anymore. Leanna, I feel the same way. B, after hearing so much of you talking about Turkey, I will look into taking my kids there. There you go. Okay, but I want to share a little. Forget it. Anyway, there you go. Okay. Leanna. Anyways, yeah, like I said, when things come to my head, I feel very hard to not get it out of my mouth. But anyways, there was one Singaporean who brought her family to Istanbul after watching my live stream for 1 week. After 1 week, they went back to Singapore, got a COVID test, and they were all tested positive. So you have to be ready for this. There is no COVID restriction here, and that means COVID is everywhere, and we all don't care because we trust in our immunity. You have to be ready to accept that if you come here, you're gonna get COVID. For 1 week only she got COVID. Yeah. Shouldn't say cats rule the world. I think cat videos got my cat videos are so crazy popular. Like I have like what 60,000, 70,000 views on my cat videos. It's crazy. OAA, subscribe. Thanks a lot. OAA, welcome. And OAA, in case you're wondering what my live stream is about, this is a live stream where every morning here in Istanbul, I take you guys to a different location here in Istanbul discover something about Istanbul, and then grab a coffee and chit chat about life. It happens at 10:30. Excuse me. 10:30 a.m. Turkish time every morning. This is episode 123, right? And of course, if it's raining, snowing, too much sun, I don't go out. Okay, then I'll find myself. I'll come to this cafe, which is just around the corner from my home, and then drink coffee and chit chat. Right? Today is a Friday. 불금이다. Yes, 진짜 평상시보다 더 들뜬 것 같네. Today is a Friday. It's Fine Friday, and everybody's feeling more pumped up. Yes, thanks to Albert for teaching me this word, pumped up. Everybody's feeling more pumped up than usual. Oh, hey, subscribe. I just left Istanbul a month ago. Oh, where are you watching from right now? So this will keep me sane until I go back. Where are you watching from right now? Oh, hey. B. Okay, thanks for sharing. My kids are excited about it. Yeah, but you have to understand that there's no restrictions here. That means that it doesn't mean that means you will get it way easier than any other countries in the world. Okay, you have to be ready for this. Leanna, I want to cuddle all the cats. Oh, the cats will come to you. Don't worry, you have lots of cuddling to do. D. I think the cat houses should be one of the tourist brochures. Oh, but the cats of Istanbul is so popular. Like if you search for anything, like I tried searching on information about Istanbul on Google, you will get some article on the cats, 100%. Yeah. B. I think the cat house to be on the tourist brochure is one of the best things about Turkey. Yep. And I doubt it can be found easily anywhere in the world. Not just easily. I've not seen stray cats like this anywhere else in the world, and I have been to pretty much everywhere in the world. Huh? AOA from Toronto. Ah, from Toronto. Oh, very cold today. Very cold day in Toronto today, isn't it? Of course, like Toronto have been cold for a long time. Leanna, there's no restrictions here in the UK now. Yeah. I don't want to talk about this anymore. We talked about this so much 3 days ago at the Bosphorus Straits. We talked about this too much. I'm not going to talk about this anymore. Shouldn't say. I agree the cats are a plus to visit there. Yeah, it's a big plus. I don't know, but to me, the street cats here is as much an attraction to Istanbul as the Eiffel Tower is to Paris. The grandmother boss of the restaurant beside waving to me. She's got the most beautiful smile in the world. If you follow me on my Instagram, I show her smile a lot. So beautiful. She's Istanbul is hell for people with cat allergy. I have cat allergy. I'm allergic to cats. No, it's not hell. I just learned to protect myself and take antihistamine. Oh, D-Zone, haven't seen you in a long time. D-Zone, welcome. Hi, Limpeh, is the market crash over? No, it's just beginning. like last Christmas I said, be ready for a very, very challenging year. This whole year is going to be hell. Just be ready for it. This is just the beginning. This is nowhere near the 2001 and 2008, and this should be, because it's time for the once in average of 10 years kind of a market crash. We should last all year. Like everybody called the crash of the 2020 the pandemic crash, the bollocks. It's not a crash. That is just a correction, just a 1 week correction. This is the crash, and it's far from over. The real economic impact is gonna hit very hard towards the second half of this year. Right now, a lot of economists have already recognized this, and that's why a lot of countries, despite right now, is the highest level of COVID in the world ever since it started. But countries are desperately trying to open up regardlessly right now. Why? Now they know. The supply chain disruption is so hard that the economic impact can no longer be reversed with any form of monetary policy. And add on to it, these disruptions that's caused by Russia right now. Oh, this year is gonna be a payday for options traders like myself. Yeah, this whole week has been payday for me. Leanna, anyone who comes from UK will get COVID. Yeah, same here in Istanbul. So if you're weak, stay home, man. If you're weak, you can only stay home. You will not see the world. You're weak. Shouldn't say. Leanna, I wonder why I was the only person wearing mask in Tesco the other day. Rihan, how long do you think is enough to work on something? Rihan, you have to be more specific. What are you working on? Everything is different. What are you trying to do? If you're working on a Gundam model, one day is enough. If you're working on a Warhammer miniature, then one miniature should take 1 week. Depends what you're doing. What are you doing? Leanna, shouldn't say, yeah, I can see why that would be confusing. Shish. This Ukrainian war will probably affect market all. Well, probably. It will and it has. Hope we don't see any serious effect. No, the effects will be catastrophic. There's no wishing and hoping in this. Like I keep saying, I've been telling you guys since Christmas to be very prepared for a very challenging year. I said since Christmas that there is no hoping, no wishing. I know what was going to happen in 2022, right? No hoping, no wishing. Don't do your stupid hoping and wishing. This year, you better be prepared. The supply chain, supply chain disruptions, and right now, all the sanctions that all the countries are trying to pour on Russia is going to kill their own economy, and therefore the world economy. You know, right now, why Putin is not afraid of anything the West is doing? Do you know why? Number one, they cannot put troops in Ukraine simply because Ukraine is not NATO, so he don't care. Second, what the West can do is only sanctions, and I'm sorry, sanctions will kill your country, their own country. Russia don't care. Russia has China to build new lines of supplies and support. So basically, right now, Putin is laughing his ass off. Okay, he's winning a war, and the West is killing themselves for him. He pretty much lose nothing out of this. Despite popular belief, he lose nothing. Believe me on that. He has planned this meticulously for a very long time. Bison. Yes, I've been busy, haha. Next to seeing you streaming again, so big like 2008. Yep. This is going to be a 2008, and this is going to be a .com crash and subprime crash kind of thing. Basically, every 8 to 10 years you get one of these things. This is overdue. This is 13 years. This has been 13 years since the last one, simply because of all the things that Trump has done to postpone this market crash. Yeah, all the QA things, all the fake money being printed into the economy to delay this crash. This crash has always been inevitable, and it's been 5 years overdue, and now it's payday. Shouldn't say, year of the roaring tiger, yeah. Shish. How do you get such good foresight, Limpeh? You're so aware even before things even happen. It comes with being connected with the world. It comes with not allowing anything else to tell you what to believe in. This is why so few people are good traders. Because for most people, when you allow yourself to be within a certain structure, you actually don't have your own beliefs, you know. Everything you think you believe in, everything you think you know, was given to you by something else or someone else. For me, I break away from all these things and I look at everything from an outsider's perspective. That's why I see everything very clearly. There's a Chinese saying, yeah? Let me try to recall. 局中者迷. I learned this in China. Yeah? It means that if you're caught, if you're within the situation, you'll be lost. This is why so few people are good traders, because most people belong to some kind of structure, some kind of, they're in the thing. When you are in the thing, you cannot see the reality at all. And that has been the journey of my life, to break away from all forms of structures and all forms of identity, so that I have free will and ideas and opinions and foresight that is not handed down to me, which is mine alone. And that's why I'm always accurate. That's why I'm pretty much never wrong. Like I even back then I predicted I was the first ever analyst in the world to predict that 2009 was the bottom of the market crash. When everybody at 2009 was saying, "Wow, the thing is going to crash even more." No, I said no. This is when it ends. And in 2009, smack on the dot, it ended and turned back up. When you remove yourself from what the world is telling you to believe in, you start to see everything very clearly. Leanna, I don't get how people don't see all this coming. Putin has been waiting to do this. Putin has been waiting to do this for a long time. Everybody's saying Putin has been planning for this for 8 years. Bologs. Putin planned this for 22 years. Putin was one of the very disgruntled person who was up there watching his country disintegrate into into the puniness it was. And he wanted it back up. This was not an 8 years thing. It was not a this year thing. This has been 20 over years in the planning. Lizon, do you see some of these things coming as visions during your spiritual practices? No, not visions. But when you see everything from an outsider's point of view, you see everything very clearly. Let me give you guys a case in point. You guys have experienced this before as well. When you look at a married couple, okay, you look at somebody else's family, and they have some problems. They'll tell you all kinds of stories, but as an outsider, you see everything very clearly. You know exactly what's going on. Yes or no? It's exactly like that. To me, everything in the world feels like that. I'm looking at the world and everybody in the world, everything happening in the world as an outsider's point of view. I'm not attached to, and I don't belong to any societies, cultures, companies, or governments, or anything. I don't belong anywhere in this world, so I can look at this world from an outsider's point of view. Yeah. And when you can look at anything from an outsider's point of view, you don't need spiritual visions to know everything that's going on. Yeah. In fact, visions are very misleading. I'm telling you this. Rihan, son, mother yesterday, when I was on a bus with dad, told me to give up my seat to a lady mom. Good, you've done the right thing, son. But mom, I was sitting in my dad. This is a good joke. Okay, let me rephrase this joke in proper English so that it's easy to understand. So you guys took a bus, okay, and then your dad tells you to give up your seat to another lady, and then you are asking dad, why should I give up my seat to a lady? The dad says it's a good thing to do, so you did. You stood up, and then the lady sat down. Then you say, but dad, I was just sitting on your lap. This is a good one. This is a good one. This is a good one. I'm gonna remember this joke. This is a good one. Oh, so much. I pay the price for laughing. Shouldn't say, where's our special ops right now? What special ops? What special ops? About what? Shish, no matter what the world thinks, but I must say Putin got balls of iron. Oh, Putin is, to me, Putin is to me, Putin, right? Okay, look, Jangkaman. Now, to me, is this, in Korea, we call the Russian people a warrior race. Okay, we call them a warrior race. Okay, so all Russian people are like warriors. Since young they fight, they train, yeah? We all know that. They excel in everything. And you know what? Putin is the very embodiment of the spirit, of that spirit. And that's why the Russian people love him so much. Putin is the very essence and divine embodiment of that very Russian spirit. You know? And I'm sorry, that is not a peace-loving spirit, okay? Shouldn't say. I sometimes wonder if I'm an alien mind. Same. Shouldn't say. Think like Spock. Get rid of emotion and you see the truth. Yeah. Actually, Spock in Star Trek, it's a race. That race is a highly spiritually awakened race. Yeah. To be able to say whoever wrote the background or created the backgrounds of Spock, the writer already has a certain degree of spiritual awareness, and that's what he's trying to express through the character of Spock. Rihan, how was the joke? Oh, that was a good one. Shouldn't say. Star Trek has a lot to answer for. Yeah, Star Trek. I follow Star Trek all my life. my favorite is, of course, everything about Captain Picard, Star Trek Discovery, even Picard. Shouldn't say. Highly trained undercover military of yeah. So what's the question? Shouldn't say. Hidden to get rid of evil. Putin is not evil. What? I don't know why you guys call Putin evil. Putin is not different from any other kings and rulers of history. Were we gonna call everyone evil? Putin is just another human, and he's just doing what human has been doing for millennia. He's doing nothing new, and that's why I'm quite surprised when the NATO secretary actually says that what he said. He thought wars like this belong to history. My goodness, the last war of this kind was only 70, 80 years ago. What makes you think that mankind is past that? Mankind has one major war every 100 years average. Okay, so we're still within that cycle. What give him the delusion that mankind has grown beyond that when it's just 70, 80 years since the last one, and everyone involved in that, and pretty much the dynamic set forward by that major conflict is still alive and working today. I don't understand. To me, Putin is not evil. Putin is just doing what every human has been doing for millennia. That's all. It's nothing new. Shish. You have no idea how popular he is in my country. I know Putin is very popular everywhere. In fact, Russia has always been. Yeah, everybody, these days even video games, everybody loves Russian video games for how realistically violent it is. Yeah. In fact, Russia has always been and still most popular and loved country by my people. Even if he starts World War III, my people will support him. I don't know why. So, okay, it's hard to say about World War III, but shouldn't say. I love Star Trek too. Shouldn't say. Putin has lost family in World War II, like his brothers, etc. I looked into his humanity. Yeah. Hey, he was a big shot in the KGB. If you are from the KGB, you never give up. Yeah. Leanna. Putin reminds me of charismatic Bond villain. Why villain? Why does everybody think he's a villain? I don't understand this. To me, Putin doesn't feel or look like a villain at all. He's just a human doing the exact same thing all human has been doing for millennia. Shouldn't say he hates the Nazis. Yeah, but it's acting like one. It's not evil, but what war is evil. I don't know, to me war is not evil. If not for wars, the countries that we live in today would not be the way it is. The world we know today won't be the way it is either. Everything you come to know about the world, the cars on the streets, all are products of war, you know. The internet is a product of war, you know. Everything, basically, human beings do not progress without war. That's the sad fact. So how can you call that evil? To me, observing as an outsider of the world, I see this is exactly how humanity progresses. I see this is exactly how human life works on Earth. Yeah, I make no judgment about what good and evil or this thing. This good and evil is a very naive concept. Yeah, because everything is just what it is, and everything works towards creating all the things that you think is good today. Is all a product of everything. You change one thing, you change one small thing, then today maybe we don't have cars on the road. You change one small thing, then maybe we have no internet. You know, nothing is evil. If you detach yourself enough from all structures of the world and you learn to look at the world as an outsider, you will see that, oh, this is just what human does, and human does what human does, and things go on in cycles. Nothing is new, you know, like the Bible saying, there's nothing new in the sun. It's just repeating itself again and again. And I am not surprised, shocked, nor make judgments about this cycle, because it is what it is. Human beings work like this. He's praised as a hero here. Yeah, people still laugh at him, but I still love him. Shouldn't say. I tell you of my past life. I don't like I don't like AR. Doesn't mean because its history is right. Look at Putin, all messed up during his. It's not right, but it's not wrong. There's no right and wrong. Like I say, you know, the labels of right and wrong, good and evil is a very naive and very childish label that human being at the very naive and childish level of spiritual awareness uses terms like this and label things like this. That's why I keep saying, until you learn to remove labels, identities, and cliches, and until you learn to break labels, you're not going to see the truth about the world. And breaking labels is basically the first step you do on a spiritual journey. That's why the Heart Sutra goes, 无言而必是身，以无色身相为触法，无眼界，无乃至无意识界，无明因，无明尽，乃至无老死无老死尽，无苦集灭道，无智亦无得，以无何而后菩提萨埵. Now, this phrase in the Heart Sutra, the Buddhist sutra, means this. It means know this, know that, know this. It gives an entire list of labels that you need to break in your life in order to attain the final sentence, Bodhisattva, meaning to attain the clean, clear wisdom of the world. You need to break all of these identifications and labels. And you know, this is exactly what is said in all spiritual traditions, even Buddhism. Yeah. Until you learn to stop using terms like good or bad, evil, right or wrong, good or bad, evil, or you will not see the truth about human beings. You will not have the foresight that I have, because you cannot look at everything as it is. And therefore, like I say, this is the very reason why so few people are good traders. Everything they think they know, everything they think is their own opinion, is actually the product of labels and cliches and stereotypes. That very few things in their brain are their own thinking, and therefore you will never see what is the truth that's happening, and therefore you have no real foresight, and therefore you make a lousy trader. Most people are lousy traders. Very few people are very good traders. And why I always say that very good traders are more often than not highly spiritually developed. I know two other traders like myself who are living a freedom life right now. MC from Singapore, and on my live stream itself, MC from Singapore and Chi from UK. Both are freedom lifestylers. They roam around the world, they trading just like me. You can't do that, and both of them are highly spiritually attained. Both of them know so much about the deep truth of the spiritual path, and it is no accident. If you want to be a good trader, you need to have clean foresight. In order to have clean foresight, you need a certain level of attainment in terms of reading your mind of biases, emotions, cliches, stereotypes, and labels, and identities. Until that is true, everything you see, everything you look, you see, everything you see is only a theoretic play of good and bad, right or wrong, but not appreciating what is actually going on, and therefore not understanding why it happens the way it does. Yeah. Shouldn't say I shall truly meditate on this today, Limpeh. I like to learn. I'm glad to share this, and thank you for allowing me the opportunity to share this. Yeah, only certain things can prompt me to share these things, and I think many people here are very thankful for your prompting. Yeah, Leanna, I didn't call Putin a villain. I said he reminds me of a Bond villain. Oh. Just like a character from James Bond. I don't know, I just don't have that kind of ideas in my head, so I can't really identify with it. But yeah, that's an interesting one, Leanna. Shouldn't say I know nothing always. To accept that dark and light needs to exist. By a certain level, you will see that there's no such thing as dark and light either. Dark and light, the dimension of dark and light is a very low level dimension. There is a dimension where there is no light, no dark, where there is just no concept, that the concept or the physical reality of light and the absence of light do not exist. That you do not need light or the absence of light to perceive the things around you. There is a dimension like this. Light and dark, right? It's a very low vibrational dimension, very low. Eventually, you will see that the truth about the world is neither dark nor light even exists. Yeah. Then you can say, then you might say, but I can see the light, I can see the shadow. How does it not exist? It doesn't. You are not even seeing the light and the shadow. You only think you see the light and the shadow. I'm telling you, whatever you believe in strongly and whatever you think about strongly, that's exactly what you see. That's why I keep saying, the only reason most people do not see ghosts is because they don't believe in it. Once you believe strongly enough about something, you see dragons in the sky. Yeah. I'm not talking about delusions, yeah. This is a delusion. Looking out and you see the sunshine falling on the car, that's a delusion. That's a delusion. You don't know what is exactly there. This is only information you gather from light going into your eye and your brain creating an image. That image is not even on your eye. That image, it was self-generated in your own brain. You don't know what's that. You think it's light shining on the car? No, it's not. You don't know what's that. That is a very low vibrational dimension. Human beings today still do not know what reality really is. Shouldn't say it. That is amazing insight. Okay, like I don't like to be all like hocus pocus. You know, I like to talk about real life things and share real life insight. Yeah, I only very rarely sometimes share hocus pocus. Yeah. Shit. So basically, light and dark is actually just a state of mind. Yeah, light and dark is just a delusion of the mind. It's a mind-created belief. You believe that it's like that, and that belief comes from everything that was given to you ever since you were in your mother's womb. It's merely a belief. What's there, you really don't know. It's all in here. But it's fine, because the thing is, human beings share a common illusion, and human beings share a common delusion that is strong enough and consistent enough that this dimension of physical world can exist as it is. Now, if enough human beings break this delusion, then nothing we know today will exist. Nothing. It just cannot exist. You cannot build a building because someone else will not see it as a building. If everybody breaks the delusion of reality, of this reality, you cook a meal, someone else will see it as something else. 10 person will see it as 10 different things. Yeah? Then this physical world cannot exist because there is no commonality. The only reason why the physical world exists is because enough other people believe in the bullshit. Yeah. Enough other people share the same delusion, and therefore it can exist. This is the deep basis of reality. This is something like I keep saying, no, human beings are not ready to know, and I've been holding off sharing for a long time because it makes no sense whatsoever to most people, you know. Leanna, yeah, I say to people I don't believe in ghosts. Yeah. If you don't believe in ghosts, you won't see it. It's that simple. So a lot of people say, if it's there, it's there. If there, you will see it. Why does it have to be a belief? I'm sorry. If it's there, your brain has to recognize it because whatever you're seeing is in here, not out there. Everything you think you see is an interpretation of the mind. If I put something in front of you and you don't believe it can exist, you will not see it. It doesn't matter. There is no physicality. In the end of the day, there is no physicality in the world. This is the deep truth about the world. This is the deep truth about reality. And the deep truth that I keep saying that humanity is not ready to know. Because once you recognize this, nothing here is valid. That's why I don't care about the bullshit that's happening around me, because I know nothing is valid. That everything is what Buddha says, impermanence. Shouldn't say I'm healing. Shouldn't say pain is the thing that can pull us down. I have to try to help myself with this right now. Or pain is a good thing. Pain is what anchors you to this reality. The moment you lose physical pain or emotional pain, you will break from this physical reality. Yeah. Leanna, it's very hard to be scared about something you don't see or believe. Lizon, I enjoy these things more than the usual issues people talk about. But it doesn't change anyone's life sharing this kind of thing. That's why I don't really like to share. Lizon, I often think of these things but no one to talk to about. Oh, now you've got your platform. Shouldn't say, I keep sending light to my body to heal. Yes, in that dimension of physicality, you can use light to heal, use energy to heal. Yes. Shouldn't say, as well as eat different Ayurvedic diet. Yeah, pranic diet. So through illness, I learned to eat better. Yeah. The connection of this planet, this is the most basic, that is the most fundamental reality of the world. Everything else is fake. Shouldn't say, I want to get to this place to control pain. Or, shouldn't say, you want to get to a place where you accept pain rather than control pain. Accepting pain is the same reality as accepting everything in reality. Accepting that this cup of coffee is coffee. Accepting that this brownie is a brownie. The problem is there are people who actually drink coffee and in their heart reject that they are drinking coffee. That is the problem. You're drinking coffee, but you keep saying, I want tea. That's why I'm suffering my coffee right now, because I want tea. But if you learn to accept coffee as it is, it's an amazing privilege. Until there's acceptance, there is no perception of reality. This is again another problem why most people could not understand or perceive reality, is that human beings consistently and subconsciously reject reality. You have $10 in your pocket, but all you're thinking about is you don't have $1,000 that you need for something else. You therefore miss the reality that you have $10 in your pocket, and you are trapped in the illusion of you lack $1,000. That is just an illusion. There's no lack in this world. There is only ease. There is only the easiness of reality. There was never a lack in reality. Reality lacks nothing. Because what you have is always what you have. Everything that you think you don't have is just an illusion in the head. Watson, mind blown. Welcome. I'm sorry today I'm all hocus because I'm let down this path, okay? This is a chit chat program, whatever what I talk about is you guys, okay? Kim Teo. Then how to improve on getting that clear, no bias mind and insight. Then you have to break. How I did it, I think everybody will have a different path. Mine is a spiritual path where it's been a very long path for me. I have gone into a lot of details about my spiritual journey. all my life. Yeah, in previous episodes, I'm not gonna go into it, but Kim Teo, you have been with me, and you have, for the larger part of the past 100 episodes. So I think I've shared enough about how to do it. But so that's why I keep saying, no, what I share is nonsense. Why? Because everybody, no matter how many times I say the same thing, they'll keep asking me back the same question. Yeah. The answer is everything that I've shared and everything that I've done. Of course, everybody will have a slightly different path, but the idea is the same. Charles. Oh, Charles, hi. It's the first time I see you on my live stream. Welcome. A lot of very busy in this cafe today. I've learned a lot from Limpeh. Thanks. Wow, thanks. Charles, I'm Korean American from LA. Oh, 안녕하세요. 한국 분이세요? 한국말 하세요? Sun say, yes, living in the now, I am aware daily. I think you helped me with that too. Are you sure you're not my guru? I'm not a spiritual guru. Like I say, you know, like maybe one day if I turn spiritual guru or spiritual teacher, I have only one message. And I can say it right here, right now, which makes it that I have nothing more to share, which is this. Stop reading. Stop reading about life. Stop listening about life. Stop watching videos about life. Just go out and experience life, and when you allow yourself to do that, everything clears up. Everything becomes clear. Most people don't allow themselves to do that. That is the problem. Child, we've been living in the Disneyland dream for the last 100 years, or more than 100 years. Human beings have not changed very much for the past 5,000 years. Not much. We human beings still have the same problems we had over the past 3,000 years. That's why if you look back 2,500 years ago, Buddha was already talking about all these things. And why is Buddhism still relevant today? And why is the teaching still transforming life today? Why? Because life has not changed over the past 2,500 years. Human beings has not changed. Things you make change, but the nonsense in everybody's head never changed. We've been through, this is the decade all liars get kicked in the curb. Oh, 조금, 안녕하세요. 불금입니다. 만나서 반갑습니다. So today is in Korea what we call 불금 or Fire Friday. Of course, right now I'm not in Korea. Today I am in Istanbul. This is a Friday morning here in Istanbul. It's a rainy morning. Oh, you can hear the Nizam. You hear the Nizam? The Quran reading. It's 4 degrees Celsius today here in Istanbul. It's a rainy day. And in my neighborhood, this is my neighborhood, the deep, real Turkish neighborhood. And if you're new to my live stream, this is a live stream where every morning I bring you guys to a different location or cafe here in Istanbul, discover something about Istanbul, and then talk about anything and everything about life. Yes, you might have realized by now that I really talk about anything and everything. And this happens at 10:30 a.m. Turkish time every morning. If you enjoy my live stream, do help me by clicking the like button. And if you like to buy me my coffee of the day, do go to the comment section and click on the little S button. And today, my coffee has been brought to you guys by Mr. Albert from Hong Kong and Leanna from London and Shunsei from UK. Thanks a lot for buying me coffee, guys. Today is a rainy day, that's why we're not going out there to explore things about Istanbul. Yeah? When it's raining like this, I simply don't go out. That's why when it's raining like this, I walk like 40 seconds from my home to my favorite cafe here, Vendor Cafe. Let's take a look at this cafe, by the way. I haven't shown you guys this cafe much. See, very nice. It's a very nice painting here. And this cafe is just beside elementary school. It's an elementary school. And that over there, that's the Bosphorus Straits. We are literally about 200 meters away from the Bosphorus Straits. And welcome. 좋은 아침이에요. Good night. Nurin Tan. Oh, I haven't seen you in a long time. 안녕하세요. 잘 지내셨어요? Hello Limpeh and everyone. Finally managed to catch live. The prayer is called Azan. Oh, Azan or Nazan? It's called to pray 5 times a day. Yeah. I people here tell me it's Nazam. Maybe it's called differently in different places. Oh, Nurin Tan, wow. So nice to see you on my stream at last. Wow. So we've been talking about a lot of hocus pocus things today. Like I keep saying though, you guys can just treat everything I say as pure bullock nonsense, alright? Basically, it's just a Limpeh talk nonsense. The only thing you want to take away from my live stream is just this happy feeling. Just get the vibe. And then spread the vibe. So that 1% of the time we make them happy. And so therefore 1% of the time we make the world a better place. Yeah? That's all there is, you know. That's all there is. Nothing else matters. And it's been 1 hour and 45 minutes into this live stream. Usually I end at 1.5 hours, yeah? Because Nurin Tan is here and really rare to see you here. So I'm gonna extend today's stream to 2 hours. So we have 15 minutes more, guys. So, Russia starting World War III. Yep. We talked a lot about Russia in this live stream so far, yeah? So I'm not gonna start it all over again, yeah? So, Stoner, if you are wondering what I think about this war, what I think about Putin, do rewatch this live stream. We talked too much about this early in the live stream, so I'm not gonna start this all over again. Shouldn't say, is this many people today phenomenon? Oh yeah. Like usually I get like 15 people on my live stream at one time. Today I'm getting over 20. It's amazing. Why? Where? On the way? On the way there? 我不是纯一的 so Nurin Tan, wow, I'm honored. Thank you. Always watch you while working. Really? Wow, you know guys, if you always watch me while working, can you guys just drop me a hello so that I know you exist? Because if you're regular, I really want to know. I want to know. Let me know that you're watching. Because it's very warm. It makes me feel like, yup, I'm doing something for someone real. If you're just quietly watching and never saying hello, I don't know. I only see numbers here. I don't know. I don't know I'm talking to real people. Stoner, yes I will. Okay. Stoner, one thing I forgot to say, have a blessed day and don't forget to eat the cookie. I ate a brownie today. I ate a brownie today. You can see how the brownie looks like, okay, by rewatching the stream. We're into the, usually this stream would have ended 15 minutes ago, yeah? Today we're making a special extension from Nurin Tan here to 2 hours, so we have 13 minutes more. You may be wondering why I have to limit the length of my live stream. Because the longer I do, it affects everything, it affects my whole day schedule. The longer I do this live stream, the later my lunch becomes. And the shorter my afternoon nap becomes. Yeah, it affects everything. Oh, Ron Lucas, I haven't seen you in such a long time. Hi, Limpeh, I'm real and here. I haven't seen you for so long. Or have you just been lurking and not even saying hello? Huh? Because if you're lurking and not saying hello, I don't know you have been watching. You know, to me in my heart, I don't know you're there. Let me know you're there. Yeah, because as a streamer, knowing that you are there makes the stream in my heart more meaningful. When I think nobody's watching or everybody's just quiet, I think nobody's watching. And therefore, I'm not motivated to share nothing, you know. Kim Teo, wow. You're still eating the cookie? Haven't finished? Yeah, finished. That was the last of it. Wow. So guys, can you guys promise me that if you're watching this, okay, if you're watching my live stream in future, even if you don't feel like talking, can you just help me by popping hello? Just say hello. It makes me feel like people are watching, and therefore I'm more motivated to keep doing it. I have this viewer called Tressa. Tressa Wheels. He or she, all he or she does is come on and just say hello and that's it. Says nothing else. But even that, to me, is very heartwarming. You bother to say hello. Yeah. Ron Lucas, I can't watch you for the whole time. That's why I haven't said hello, but I will in the future. Yeah. Even if you just say hello and no more talking and no more watching, it makes me feel like there's actually an audience. You understand? To me, just seeing the numbers don't make me feel like there's an audience, you know. What makes me feel like there's an audience is when people post something. Leanna, yeah, just saying hello is good. Yeah. Just saying hello, that's all it takes. You don't have to say anything more. Just like Tressa. And that alone makes my streaming more meaningful. Yeah. That alone make it feel. Oh, Crystal Moon, good morning. Crystal Moon from Churchill, New Zealand. Wow. So you guys have been lurking all this while, huh? Thanks for the hello. Crystal Moon, thank you. Thanks a lot. So today, I think kind of running out of things to say already, yeah? So today we cover a lot of things. Today I shared about my attitude on the war, about Putin. I show you guys the friendly people of Istanbul, and we talked about some hocus pocus things about perception of reality and how to gain the kind of foresight and insight that I have about the world. Why am I able to consistently make accurate predictions about stock market and things happening in the world? Yeah, I was sharing my secrets, and today a lot of people like today. Wow, I really don't want this to end, but I have to end it because otherwise it affects everything I do for the rest of the day. Yeah. Crystal Moon, yes, every single one so far. Wow. So Crystal, just say hello next time. You know, I won't force you to chit chat with me. Just say hello, yeah. Shouldn't say enjoyable way to start today. I do listen. Well, I'm glad. I'm so glad that just sitting here chit chatting. Like I enjoy this live stream most when we're just sitting here chit chatting. I actually like from time to time when I show you guys Bosphorus Straits, I take you guys on trips here and there. Those streams were not that as meaningful to me as this. Yeah. As yesterday, the day before and today. I guess the past 3 days I really enjoyed the live stream. Just sharing and talking about stuff. Oh, I really enjoyed it, more than showing you guys the Bosphorus Straits or showing you guys the shopping of Besiktas, things that you can just Google or see or watch on YouTube. To me, it's not very meaningful. Leanna, yeah, just let everyone know you're watching. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, guys, any last words before we finish? Look at the beautiful Istanbul and the beautiful people of Istanbul. And once again, I want to thank Albert, Shunsei, and Leanna for buying me coffee today and tomorrow. Today, tomorrow, and Sunday's coffee are all covered. Thanks to Albert, Shunsei, and Leanna. Right, thank you guys so much. For those of you else who want to help me other ways, you can just help me by clicking the like button. And if you want to buy me a coffee, just go to the comment section and click on the S button. And yup guys, have a great day ahead. 불금 잘 보내시고요. 내일 뵙겠습니다. See you guys tomorrow. 안녕. I'm just gonna let the thank yous run for a bit before I close this. Bye bye.